It's time for Inside the Patch with your Las Vegas Raiders. Here's Gnarley Charley.
1430 ESPN, your Valley Sports leader. It's Gnarley Charley with Inside the Patch. We want to thank our sponsors, Porta Subs, 50 years and Slice and Still. And we got another 50-year anniversary we're going to talk about coming up. Also, Fresno Rack and Shelving, nice rack. And if you text the word Gnarley, Gnarley, to 51555, you donate to Valley Children's Hospital. I've got the ex-president of the Black Hole, Polo Rodriguez, who's a Sanger High graduate. He's a fireman, RN for life. What's up, Polo?
How we doing, Charlie?
Wait, I got a question.
An early Merry Christmas.
What was that? Say it again.
An early Merry Christmas. We're close.
There you go. Well, I already told Santa, just let's beat Pittsburgh. Let's just do that, okay? So we're working.
That's all we need.
But hey, I was going to say, when you're the president of the Black Hole, right?
Right.
Are you president forever? Like, I mean, you might lose the president title, but you're still considered president. Like,
yeah,
President
Clinton
was called president still.
Former member of, or former chapter president of the Black Hole, and I'm still a Black Hole member. Black Hole is something you sit there, you're part of. It's just a way to describe a great fan base of the Raider Nation. So it was great. I had a great time serving as the president of the Black Hole.
Wait, so like if you were to get killed, then is there a vice president that takes over, or how's that work?
Yeah, every chapter has a president, vice president, secretary, sergeant at arms, the whole bit. Yeah, so but hopefully we got enough bodyguards with the Raider Nation that we're pretty safe wherever we go.
Hey, I got to say, RN for Life sent me a package, and I got to go pick it up. I got a notification it's here. So next week I'll be repping that. Okay.
There you go, man. Yeah, thank Fabian for that. Fabian does a great job with all his products. You'll see that the quality of his merchandise is awesome, and I believe he'll send you. I think he's got a code up this week for either 20 or 25% off. The code password would be Gnarley Charley. So go out and support the fans.
Nice.
Support you.
All right. So we were talking earlier this week, and you actually. I mean, I thought I knew about the Immaculate Reception, and you really got. I didn't know some of the stuff that you were telling me. So I feel like you're like the professor of the Immaculate Reception. Is that what you call it, or what is it?
Deception. We call it the deception.
Oh,
yeah. That's where we change it right there. But unfortunately, being around all the alumni, talking like Phil, the guys that were actually on the field that day, and you got to remember. The Valley, that's what I'm so proud of being a Sanger Banger, because the Valley has ties to Raiders deep in and deep out. Because the quarterback that started that game was our own LaMonica. LaMonica. He started that first half, and a lot of people don't remember, but he threw an interception in the first half and it was him against Bradshaw. He threw an interception. After that, Kenny Stabler went in. And Kenny Stabler.
So LaMonica went to Clovis High School, signed my mom's yearbook. Might be my father. I don't know. Could be.
He could be. I can see it.
All right. So Stabler come down. Stabler's like young now. LaMonica's been the starter. Yeah. And is get to the end of his career. And
Stabler goes in. And then Stabler wasn't known as a running quarterback, but what happened is everybody went to the right and Stabler went to the left, and you can see him almost limping into the end zone. And that's how we went 7-6. And that's how the pressure started. And because at that point, the defenses, remember, this is when we had Jack Tatum. I mean, that guy was crushing everything. Phil Villalpano, he was out there. And that guy's so intense right now. Imagine when he was young. So those guys were out there doing their thing. They're shutting everything down. I mean, when we talked to Terry Bradshaw, he was shut down by the Raiders.
Right.
And that's where it all started. They were completely shut down.
And the rules were different then. The defense could club you in the head. It was pretty violent, and it was hard on a quarterback. I mean, that's why they changed the rules, because they were losing all these quarterbacks. They were getting too violent. Oh,
yeah, for sure. I mean, the Raiders are the ones that always – they didn't have you couldn't take off your helmet and hit somebody until Alzado did it. And then they had the rule, the Alzado rule. You cannot take your helmet off during a game and hit an opponent. That's that. And of course, 3 weeks ago, they changed the rules where we couldn't hold on to a kick just because it was getting the hang time.
Because the Raiders were doing it. We started it.
Exactly.
All right, wait. So let's go back to that day in Pittsburgh. The play, I think you were the one telling me it was illegal because of the double touch or something.
Yeah. So what happened was once the guy touched it with his hands, it'd be known as a dead play. You wouldn't be able to tap it. And now the rules have changed. So even back then, they went up to him and said, "Hey, you touched it." And he said, "No, I didn't touch it." I guess it turned out he went up to Otis Sustring in the thing. Goes, "Yeah, I did touch it." But he said, I mean, realistically, it wasn't the hand that hit him back. It was Tatum with that pressure. It went off Tatum's shoulder pad and rolled back. It hit the ground before.
It looked like he used the ground to catch it, which today that would never go.
Correct. Yeah.
You know? Well, yeah. And it's hard for me to say that that's bad because we got a good one this week. We'll talk about it in a second.
That's correct.
So then we were out. That was for the AFC Championship, wasn't it? So then
we were there. You know, one thing was really interesting from that game. I saw the other day, and I texted this to Mark Gorilla. There was a guy dressed in a gorilla outfit at the game.
Wow.
In Pittsburgh, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Bandana suit with the gorilla outfit. And I sent that to Mark. I said, "Wow, look at this! 50 years ago today, there was a gorilla dressed up.
Great grandpa gorilla. Probably that's what it was.
And of course, after that play, he became a Raider. So
that's good. All right, so now we got to say we lost Franco Harris. Now he was a competitor, and he was a good competitor. And we wish him well. He was a good man. You know,
but you know one thing about him, he joined us at our tailgate in Oakland, I want to say 3-4 years ago, became an honorary member of the Black Hole. He took pictures with everybody, great guy. Phil brought him around, so he was the one that brought him around to the tailgate, hung out with us the entire game, went down sat in the Black Hole or came by there. And we actually won that game there in Oakland. So it was cool having him around. And it was cool because a lot of Pittsburgh fans went down there to pay homage to Franco Harris.
You know, I think NFL players, once they're done, they lose all that battle, and they're all played the same games. They have so much in common, so they're connected to that. Yeah. They really are.
And that's the thing. You look at Brady with the tuck rule. You know, those are. Last week they haven't named it yet, but I'm sure there's going to be for last week's play that's going to go.
Wait, I heard something. It was called something in Las Vegas. It's the Las Vegas. I don't remember. It was something. Yeah. I don't really like it.
That play will go down in history. Also, that's a game, and plus, in or out, and that's what you got to look at it because. That day, they waited 15 minutes before they called it a touchdown. And that was it wasn't an instant touchdown. It was like 15 minutes after the game. Because remember, there was like 20 seconds left on the clock when that happened.
Right.
And it's just like 15 minutes before they called it a touchdown. And that's where the big difference is. You know, you would think they'd call it a touchdown. Is there enough evidence to flip it back and forth? And the rules were different back then. And the Raiders got the short end of the stick.
And but here we are. We have to win all our games, and stuff has to happen. So we're not out, you know?
No. I'm hoping the same thing happened. If you look at our history, after that game, the Raiders felt robbed. Every player went back and said, we got ripped off. For the next 10 years, we became the most winning franchise in history.
Right.
You know, that was a spark that got us. You know, and that's what I'm hoping right now is like, we're at that spark right now, but, where the Raiders are, and we have to win out. I mean, but like I said, Pittsburgh, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a cold weather game.
Yep.
Carr always has some issues in the cold weather, and I'm hoping we can get through that.
Hey, I heard a rumor that he now is really good in the snow. I made that rumor up, but and I don't even know if it's true.
Yeah.
But I'm going to try to get that going. No, he's really good in the snow. Yeah,
that's what I heard. I heard it. I said it, but it's not even true. But I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to wish that for Christmas also. That car is great in the snow.
His car will start in the snow. You know what's weird? It's just I just want that fire to be there. It's like momentum. You can't buy momentum. We've talked about this before. Yeah. But it's a thing. It's there. You've seen it in the game where one play can switch the momentum, and we have to come out like we really want to win. We got to be awake. We got to be going for it, you know.
I'm starting to believe remember Miracle on Ice?
Yeah.
And the way the coach got the team together is the entire team went at the coach. Well, that's what I see right now because our coach got on the platform and took credit for that win. And I'm like, what? Did we watch the same game? Because it wasn't credit for the win. He should take credit for the disaster on that second half. Yeah. So I think the players are banding together and doing what it takes to win. But I saw Carr's body language on the second half next to him, and I read a little bit more into it and hopefully I'm wrong, but I did not see any chemistry between the players and the coach.
Well, sometimes people like like I noticed when Josh speaks, it's very Belichick boring. He's not saying anything. He's purposely hiding stuff, and that's okay. That's his style. But sometimes, I tend to always think the worst. That's me. I'm like, oh, he probably means that. Oh, when the truth is, we don't know. We don't know. And some people just don't have that ability to fire up. Like Gruden was great on the stand. He was great to go up there and talk. He fired you up. He made you want to see a hit, where Josh is more, just the facts, man. I don't know.
Gruden told us we didn't want dreams, we want nightmares. I mean, that's it. Pillaging just for fun. He brought that Raider culture alive up in front, what we all fought for. So,
hey, I'm with you on that. Hey, I've been looking at these jerseys while you've been talking. What is all that stuff? Tell me all that. Where you at?
Well, I call this the quarterback room. The reason I call it the quarterback room, and let me know if you can see it, because I got Stabler there.
Stabler, I see Stabler.
There you got Tom Flores.
Oh, Sanger Banger.
Yep, there we go.
Carr.
We got Plunkett.
Nice.
And there's old LaMonica right there. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, that's so cool.
But being from Sanger, what you got is a Sanger Apache helmet with the Tom Flores autograph.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
One cool thing I got from Coach a long time ago was his paycheck.
His paycheck?
His paycheck. Back in the days, they used to give your checks back. Let me see. Can you see this?
Let me see.
Can you see Oakland Raiders?
Okay. That's what I see your fireman thing here, and he's holding the check. Is that what that is?
Yeah, well, no, this is the check right here.
He gave it to you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
For Oakland Raiders, paid to Thomas Flores.
Oh, that's so funny.
Ain't that cool?
That's really good. And if you don't know, Polo, when he asked his wife to get married, Tom Flores helped, and he was like the ring bearer. Tom pulled out the ring, and you surprised your wife, and I think that's one of the coolest stories ever. You're connected, man. That's awesome. All right, so
you got to switch over. Now we're talking Sanger, so we got the Sanger Banger, Tom Flores.
There it is.
How's that?
Nice. All right, so how do you see the game shaking out? Tom Flores Boulevard, too. That's a real place in Sanger. But no one can find it because everybody keeps stealing the damn sign. So, that's the problem. I'm joking. Hey, so how's the game going to go? What do you see? Okay,
so we're breaking it down. We're hoping is the car. Remember, he's good in cold weather now.
Right, he is. I heard that.
He's good in cold weather.
About 15 minutes ago on this show. Yeah.
So, and then they do respect them there. So we're going to ball out, and my fear is we're going to be double digits at the half, and then
because then it's not close. Now, if we go triple digits lead, then that's okay. But double,
I'm okay with triple digits. Double's no good because for some reason Josh forgets pillaging just for fun. So what we got to do is I'm praying the Christmas miracle. Here we go. We're going to get. I know there's a lot of better things to wish for Christmas, and I pray for all that. But at the same time, we want the Raiders to win, and what I'm hoping for is they go out there and the players themselves coach themselves for another victory like they did the last couple weeks.
I agree, man. I want to keep this season alive. Polo Rodriguez, man, I appreciate you so much. Ex-president of the Black Hole, current firefighter, Sanger Banger, and the maker of the quarterback room. I love it, man.
There you go.
And RN for life, baby. All right?
Yeah, don't forget that we'll put the link on there and make sure all the fans get 25% off using the word Gnarley Charley.
Put Gnarley Charley in there and you get some money off. I love it. Merry Christmas, Polo, and have a great
Christmas,
and let's beat them Steelers, all right? Yeah.
There we go. We'll see. Let's get them.
We'll be back with more Inside the Patch on 1430 ESPN, your official home of the Las Vegas Raiders.